Hello everyone, my name is Rhody. Thank you for connecting with us. I'm going to show you today a really good recipe using ground beef. This one is still a little bit frozen, but it's okay. We're going to use it just like this. I have 1 pound of ground beef. I have some vegetables that I previously chopped. As you can see, I have tomatoes. These are Roma tomatoes. I have 1 cup at least. I have also red bell peppers and yellow and orange bell peppers. I also have olive. I have different kinds of olive. The big ones are stuffed with garlic, and the other ones that are small are stuffed with red peppers, and also the black olives as well. This is to taste, you guys. If you don't like olive, don't add it to your recipe. And also I have a yellow onion finely chopped, as you can see. And now we're gonna put this to cooked. I'm gonna add at least 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. And we're gonna add the vegetables. We're gonna mix everything well, and we're gonna let this to cook at least for 2 or 3 minutes. And if you like my new cookware, I'm gonna leave you the link in the description below. They are super versatile, super useful and handy for any recipes. As you can see, nothing sticks to this pot. Look at this, you guys. This is so good. I love the smell of all these vegetables. They are amazing. And you'll see how great this recipe is gonna end up. At this point, we're gonna add the ground beef. Using my wood spoon, I'm gonna try to break the meat. We're gonna try to mix everything up really well, so the meat will cook and will absorb all the flavors of the vegetables. And we don't want big chunks of meat, so make sure that everything is really dissolves, I would say. Now we're gonna season this meat, and I'm gonna use 1 tablespoon, a big tablespoon of chicken bouillon. I have 1 teaspoon of black pepper. I have 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. I have oregano and paprika. Remember that these seasonings are added to taste. If you like more black pepper or cayenne pepper, you can use it as well. If you like it spicy, you can add some chili to this, but we don't want it to be too spicy, okay? Now we're gonna add some tomato sauce. I mix a little bit more until everything is well combined, and now I'm gonna put the lid. So I'm gonna show you now step by step how to prepare the best dough for empanadillas or empanadas that you will ever taste. And it's so easy that I know that you will like it so much and that you will prepare it right away. It is perfect for any occasion, specifically mostly for special occasions that you want to share something that is good for everybody, that everybody will enjoy. This is your recipe. All right, so I have 3 cups of flour. This is all-purpose flour. It has no yeast, it has no baking soda, no baking powder, nothing. Just all-purpose flour, plain all-purpose flour. And I have 3 cups over here. So we're gonna add 1 tablespoon of salt and 1 tablespoon of sugar. It's the same amount for both. And we're gonna add it in the middle of the flour. So I have here 1 stick of butter. It's still hard out of the fridge. I cut it in pieces just like these little squares, and I'm gonna add it to the flour. This is unsalted butter, by the way. What I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna mix all this up really well until everything is well combined and I have a texture like sand. As you can see, the flour has this texture. If I press on the flour, if I make a pressure, look, the flour keeps its shape, so it has like this sandy texture. This is exactly the texture that I'm looking for. What I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna crack an egg and I'm gonna beat it up really well. I have 1 cup of milk and I'm gonna add a little bit. Once the egg is dissolved, I'm gonna add it to the dough with the milk. I have 1 cup of milk over here. I will mix everything. At this point, I'm gonna add 1/2 cup of flour, little by little, until I have the right texture for this dough. And we're gonna do this with our hands. They should be really, really clean. We're gonna be adding a little by little, more flour until it's not sticky in your hands. So in total, I've used 4 cups of flour. I'm gonna knead the dough a little bit. As you can see, it won't stick to your hands anymore. And this dough is super, super soft. So as you can see, it doesn't stick to the table either. I used 4 cups of flour in total, but it's important to add it. The last cup, you're gonna add it little by little until you have this texture. I'm gonna knead the dough just like this. This is to help the gluten to develop in the dough. As you can see, look how soft this dough is. I'm gonna shape a bowl now. I'm gonna let this rest at least 10 to 15 minutes. It's not gonna go. It's just to relax the dough a little bit. As you can see, the meat is ready. I just turn off the heat and I'm gonna leave this to rest until it's completely cool so we can use it for the empanadas. Once the dough is rested, we're gonna shape the empanadas or pastelillos. I'm gonna take a piece of the dough with my fingers, just like this. And this is pretty much the size of each empanada. So once I have shaped my dough, it doesn't have to be perfect, you guys. I just need a shape, like a round shape, almost a round shape. It's okay like that. I'm gonna put the filling inside. I'm gonna close the empanada. I'm gonna use this fork just to close the empanada even so much better. It's important not to add too much filling because otherwise it will come out of the empanada and we don't want that. So make sure the empanada closes really well, just like this. And now using a pizza cutter, I'm just gonna go around the empanada and voila. This is exactly what I'm looking for. I'm gonna use now this fork. You can add a little bit of flour so it won't stick to the dough. I'm gonna make sure that it's properly closed. And this is it, you guys. This is how the empanada looks like. This is how the empanadas end up, you guys. I left them resting for at least 10 minutes, and this is how they look. They look so amazing. I'm gonna take them to deep fry to medium-high heat in abundant oil. You can use any kind of oil to fry these empanadas. I'm using corn oil, but it's up to you guys. You can use any other oil of your preference. At the end, I had 16 empanadas with 4 cups of flour, but it will depend on the size of your empanadas. Obviously, if you make the empanadas a little bit smaller, you're gonna get double the amount. Okay, you guys, this is it. This recipe is so good, so amazing. I cannot wait to try these delicious empanadas or pastelillos. And we're gonna open one of them to see how they look inside. You can use any sauce of your preference. I have some sriracha ketchup and this delicious chili lime ranch dressing. It's up to you guys. You can put anything over there because the empanada itself tastes amazing. If you like this recipe, give us a like, share this video, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Stay with us because I'm pretty sure you will love the next recipe. God bless you. See you there. Bye-bye.